Hello, and welcome to our channel. In this video, we'll be exploring a natural and effective way to relieve respiratory mucus using salt. Respiratory mucus can be uncomfortable and make it difficult to breathe, but salt can help to thin it out and make it easier to expel. We'll be discussing the benefits of using salt, as well as different ways to use it to relieve respiratory mucus. So, stay tuned. Respiratory mucus is a common issue that affects many people, causing discomfort and making it difficult to breathe. Mucus is a thick and sticky fluid produced by the body to protect and lubricate the respiratory system. When excess mucus is produced, it can lead to congestion and other respiratory symptoms. Salt is a natural remedy that has been used for centuries to relieve respiratory mucus. Salt works by thinning out the mucus, making it easier for the body to clear it from the airways. In this video, we will explore the benefits of using salt to relieve respiratory mucus and different ways to use salt for this purpose. How salt helps to rid respiratory mucus. Salt is a natural substance that has many benefits for respiratory health. It has been used for centuries to treat respiratory issues, such as asthma, allergies, and bronchitis. Salt works by thinning out the mucus and making it easier for the body to clear it from the airways. This is because salt has a natural dehydrating effect on the mucus, which helps to break it up and make it easier to expel. Scientific studies have shown that salt can be an effective treatment for respiratory mucus. A study published in the American Journal of Rhinology and Allergy found that saltwater gargles were effective in reducing the severity and duration of respiratory infections. Another study published in the European Respiratory Journal found that saltwater inhalation was effective in reducing respiratory symptoms in people with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Different ways to use salt to rid respiratory mucus. There are different ways to use salt to relieve respiratory mucus, each with its own benefits and considerations. Here are some of the most common ways to use salt for this purpose. Saltwater gargle. One of the simplest and most effective ways to use salt to relieve respiratory mucus is through a saltwater gargle. Gargling with salt water can help to soothe a sore throat and reduce inflammation in the respiratory system. To make a saltwater gargle, mix 1 teaspoon of salt in a glass of warm water and stir until the salt dissolves. Gargle with the mixture for 30 seconds and then spit it out. Saltwater inhalation. Saltwater inhalation is another effective way to relieve respiratory mucus. Inhaling salt water can help to loosen up the mucus and make it easier to expel. To do saltwater inhalation, fill a large bowl with boiling water and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt. Place your head over the bowl and cover your head and the bowl with a towel to create a tent. Breathe in the steam for 10 to 15 minutes, taking deep breaths through your nose. Neti pot. A neti pot is a small container that is used to rinse the nasal passages with a saline solution. This can be a highly effective way to relieve respiratory mucus in the sinuses and nasal passages. To use a neti pot, fill it with warm salt water and tilt your head to one side. Place the spout of the neti pot into one nostril and gently pour the water into the nasal passage. The water will flow out of the other nostril, carrying with it any mucus and debris. Repeat on the other side. Saltwater spray. A saltwater spray can be a convenient and easy way to relieve respiratory mucus on the go. Saltwater sprays are available over the counter at most drug stores and can be used to moisten and soothe the nasal passages. To use a saltwater spray, Simply insert the nozzle into your nostril and spray 1 or 2 times. Precautions and considerations. While salt is generally safe for most people, there are some precautions and considerations to keep in mind when using it to relieve respiratory mucus. Here are some things to keep in mind. Salt water should be used in moderation. Overuse of salt water can irritate the respiratory system and cause dehydration. People with high blood pressure or heart problems should be cautious when using salt for respiratory mucus relief, as salt can increase blood pressure and cause fluid retention. It is important to use clean and sterile equipment when using salt water for nasal irrigation to avoid introducing bacteria into the respiratory system. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful in learning how to use salt to relieve respiratory mucus. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative and helpful content. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.